Okay. And Rodney don't listen. Now, Rodney, start the whole topic over since you ain't want to wait.
All right, so the topic discussion is some of the reasons why particularly black gay men or in our LGBT community, why people of color, why it is we don't support events that are specific for us. If you know historically, there were times when we were excluded from clubs. There's a reason why there was a warehouse. There's a reason why there was an octagon. Those clubs didn't happen just because we wanted to start clubs. Some of us couldn't go to other clubs. So, there's a reason why there is a Black Pride, because there was not a representation of the issues in our community. But over time, we've not supported that. And it's kind of dying out. Even with Wendy Williams, I don't know if it was last year, she said, well, why do we need HBCUs? Like, all of that stuff is in our community.
Why do we need them?
For us.
She said that.
Yeah, she said that. Why do we need historically black colleges? Because there was a time when black people couldn't go to any other college. That's why they exist. And that's possible that it could happen again. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Trump effect. So my question was to the group is, why do we not support our own? Like, what is the issue with that? We go out and support others, but it seems like we don't really come out and support our own. And you started right there from my brother right here.
I think it's like...
Come into the circle. Come in. Both of y'all, come in. Y'all, yes. Like, y'all act like y'all don't want to be around us or something,
Can we do like a greeting or something? I don't know. Nobody in this room.
Okay.
Mother Kelly. I know her.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, can we, like, is this supposed to be like
It is.
We don't give names in it?
Yeah,
We don't give names. We just ask. We just ask people, like, what do you prefer your gender to be?
Understood.
So since you want to start, we live. Since you want to start it off, what do us? Yeah. Since you want to start it off,
I
we
feel
always.
like some reasons why, like, we won't go to a.
No. We going back. We going back.
Where we going back?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your gender you prefer?
Oh, I'm gay. I'm a male.
Okay. Yourself.
I don't care. He, she, whatever.
Yourself over there on the phone. Yourself. What do you prefer? Male, transgender, gender nonconformative?
A male.
Male.
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Male.
Yourself over here? Male. Yourself? Rodney?
Anything respectful.
Y'all can call me him.
Yo.
I'm here for the shit. Okay, so go ahead, Dal.
I guess, like, going back to his question, I think another question to his question is, like, how do we feel about, like, black people and, like, black pride? And, like, do we love black people? Like, do we love ourselves? Like, are we, like, do we have pride? Because I feel like when you love something, you're, like, motivated, like, to support, like, the people you care about. And, like, do you care about, like, black people? Because if you care about them, like, you want to, you would want to support. And I feel like, I remember I was listening to this guy, Tony Robbins, and he, like, talks a lot about, like, he kind of helps change a lot of people's lives. And he says, like, you'll start to grow when you start to ask yourself questions. So the more questions you have for yourself, and you, like, start thinking through things and working through things, the greater person you'll become. So I think, like, I never usually think about, like, how I feel about black people or, like, black businesses or, like, supporting them. But I think, like, when things like that happen, like with the old G Lounge, aka Rebar now, like, when they shun us out, that's when it starts to make you actually, like, think. But I do think it's important to, like, support black businesses more, and especially, like, with the whole Trump thing that happened and just seeing people's true colors, just really shows you how important it is for us to, like, kind of be there for one another and keep supporting, because, like, support and, like, positivity really does help, change things for the better. I really don't know what else I'm saying right now, so I'm gonna kind of, like, pass it on.
Yourself?
What was the question?
about supporting black homes, especially in our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I gave an example about how historically there was a time where New York City was booming. Like almost every day of the week, you could find a club to go to. There was a party, and they were usually all black and Latin. And it didn't just happen by chance. It happened out of a need. There was a necessity for us to have something for ourselves. We could feel proud and you know, have our own space. But over time, that's kind of fell off because we don't really support that anymore. Because some people don't see a need. And I was asking to the group, like, why do you think that is? Like, what can be done to change that?
Because I feel like us personally as black people, including myself, I feel like we have an ego problem, and it's really about us 24/7. And meaning like we gain this like perspective of solipsism instead of thinking and remembering that we do have people in our community that need help in certain ways, but it should be recognized that everybody is an individual, and I'm not this young man over here, he's not me, you know, and even though I'm gonna be my own self and my true authentic self, I have to keep my ego at a very low state just so I can remember that, yo, my sister or my brother's going through something, and it's gonna take me to lower my ego and remember that if we don't come like a community, then we can't help each other. You know, another thing, especially with the LGBTQ community, is that we have too much open arms for a lot of people and the stuff that we do. We don't have enough boundaries for our community, and that's why people treat us any kind of way, because they think they understand everything about us, but they really don't. Along with the black community, we open arms to everybody. We always want to help everybody. Most of the MTA workers is black, and everybody else is profiting off of the black man or the black woman, and that's really sad.
I come from the South, so I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and me personally, side disclaimer, I've never been to a Pride ever in my life. Coming up, I got a job with Pride NYC, so I'll be working for them and having my first experience at a Pride. But being observant and seeing the things as far as organization when it comes to the LGBT black community, and then what the Caucasian white people do, we have no organization that supports us when it comes to that time. That's why it's always like Black Pride and then it's like Pride, but they don't say it's Pride for the white folks, but it's Black Pride and then it's Pride. But I can see 1,000,000 times over promotions, sex parties, sex parties, sex parties, sex parties. We will throw down, decorate, go out of our way, be extravagant about a damn sex party and fucking the next thing walking, instead of being supportive like the board and the committee does on the actual Pride thing. We don't have support in doing that or organizing that, but let it be something like that, them Butch Queens and everybody there. And that's the thing I don't see when it comes to, I'll say, the mainstream of being in Pride or being supportive of Pride or wanting that. And that's something that I've always wanted to see, and I've never gotten a chance to see us thrive in that area of doing it with one another, because everybody's focuses on, you know, that little taboo thing. They don't really take it serious like that.
But he mentioned something about like people don't kind of know what pride is or how to be proud. What would people need to bring to the table for it to really represent pride for us? Like what do you think would need to be there for that?
There's an underlying thing called communication that people seem to be oblivious to, and no one wants to talk about what they feel, how they feel, and how it affects them. Everybody wants to be recluse. Everybody wants to shut it off and not talk about it, or everybody wants to facade or pad it and talking about something else to have a distraction to not want to talk about the source of why it's a problem.
Right.
They don't want to do that.
Right. They want to talk about the symptoms, but not the cause of the problem.
Yep. And they always say, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. You open your mouth, you get what you need.
Yes, Al. Move your lunch bag.
Hey, Kelly. I personally think that why we support a much more broader spectrum of a Pride event is because it creates more of a selection for us, truth be told. I know many individuals like myself that wouldn't go to a Black Gay Pride because it's boring. I'm not entertained by it. It's nothing for me to like. I'm not entertained. As well as the support in regards to the community not coming to a Black Pride, I feel like it's just not there, simply because of, as you stated, with the communication. Many people, you wouldn't want to be around the individuals that you know have lied, done drugs, and outed you. It's those type of things and many more that contribute to us as Black men not coming together. It's a competitive nature that we possess, especially being raised in a heterosexual society driven. It's always about a competition, being better than the next person, and trying to get one over. It's a quote we always told when we were young: "It's a dog eat dog world." So unfortunately, we live by that motto every day. We shouldn't.
Right. Well, outside the Pride, what about other businesses, other events, like agencies, programs? Like,
I support
if you
Black.
open a program like for instance, our program, most of the services here cater to men of color. Well, actually, no, Black. This program is for most.
Yeah, let me elaborate on that. What you guys don't realize is actually about over 90% of the LGBT programs in New York City are supposed to be specifically funded for Black LGBT. But what happens is the marketing is so vast you never really see it. So my question is, why is there a lack of support? On one hand, I get it, because if you don't see someone that looks like you in the marketing, you wouldn't even know to go and ask for this or to appreciate that. But on the other hand, when you have people like Kelly, people like Naomi, people like Roddy, people like myself that are telling you this is for you, come out and support, whether it's a free retreat, whether it's for primary care services, whether it's for mental health services, and people don't come out, what do we do next? Because what happens is that funding goes to the next sector. And we've missed millions of dollars that were supposed to be allocated for our community that tend to go straight to Chelsea. And then we want to sit back and complain about it 2 years later, 3 years later. And then when you have an individual that thinks of it from a business perspective, and they're like, well, you know what? I have a talent. I know I can go to Chelsea and charge them, let's say, $1,200. And I try to come to my own community, but there's a lack of interest. Why is that? Because then it becomes, oh, this person's a sellout. That person's shady. No, that person's living to survive. It's a survival tactic. But what do you guys think about that?
Honestly, none of you agencies really do anything different though. Like, you all do the same thing. So of course, if majority of your friends are going to HMI per se, you're gonna go to HMI. Why would I support Thrive when one HMI is closer and my friends are going there? And it's not like y'all are really offering something different, even down to the point of activities or, groups or trips. Like, y'all don't stand out enough for people to be like, oh, yeah, let's go to Thrive. Like, that's how I feel. As for the lack of support, I feel like we live in different times than people who are older than me, like people who lived throughout the 90s, early 2000s. People have experiences with people. When you grow up, you realize, like, people are not good people. There are real monsters in this world. And sometimes you want to avoid that. Especially when all you do is hear negative things. It's like watching the news. Nobody wants to watch the news. Why? Because it's nothing but negative things. Every time you go to an event, it's cool, it's coochie crunch for like the first 20 minutes. Then after that, people fighting, people throwing shade, everybody, you don't want to do that every time you go out. Like, it gets tiring.
That's everywhere in life, though.
I mean,
Even
yeah,
if you get
but
a
like,
job, it's gonna be that same situation. So it's all about what you make out of it. Because some people look at Thrive or HMI or whatever they all call it. Everybody look at something for something. And if you're looking at it just for entertainment instead of educating and entertainment, then that's all you're gonna get. Is if my friends go here just for a Kiki Lounge, I wanna go there for entertainment. Not to go better myself or to educate myself. I just wanna go because of them. And that's what it sounds like.
If all agencies teach the same exact thing, then what's really the difference? And as for a job, I'm getting paid to deal with your shadiness. I'm not getting paid to go to nobody's ball. I'm giving you my money. I'm giving you $10, $15 of my money that I work for. So I'm not paying for your shade or for balls to get shut downs, for prize to get shut downs. That's not what I'm paying for. I'm paying to come and have fun. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
Well, in this community, we all know what comes along with a lot of the situations. So if you're going to go to a ball knowing that you got a 50-50 chance that it's going to be a fight, then you put yourself in that situation. But to use it as far as this type of environment, if you want to use this just for, like I said, kiki or whatever the case may be, even if it is the same services at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about what you get out of it. You come here to educate yourself. Yeah, you can mingle with your people. You're going to see them outside of this. So at the end of the day, you got to come here for something, not because of where everybody else is coming. Not saying that's what you're doing, but what you're saying, that's what it sounds like.
But see, if y'all say it's all the same service, it's not all the same service. Okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all why it's not all the same service. Why? No, I'm not even. It's not even about the grants. It's not about the grants. It's not all the same service. Okay? Those are the Caucasian services. These are the black services. Okay?
Why you pointing at me?
No, I'm not.
My organization is Latino, honey.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, baby. We need to support. We need to support our own agencies that's here. Okay, and why a lot of the girls. This is a reason why a lot of the girls do not support the black agencies that is out, because the girls are scared because they feel that everybody that works at the black agency, if you come and you get services from the black agencies, that they're going to out you. Baby, they will lose their job. They have HIPAA laws. They will go to jail. They will get fines. Baby, there ain't nobody trying to risk their livelihood to put your business out there. So everybody needs to start indulging in the black agencies, because they're going to be here for you. The white people, they only want y'all for the numbers. Let's be real. Y'all only numbers to them. They don't really want to help y'all. They want to act like they want to help y'all, but they really don't want to help y'all. But the people that are here to help y'all is the ones that y'all don't go to.
Yep. And I think that's why talks like this are so good, because like you get to know what people's fears and concerns are, and then like you get to like erase that by like educating them, like the HIPAA laws, like, you know, and all that stuff. And like even the numbers, like you're taking away the myths and like educating people with the truth. Like, I don't know.
And he made a good point too. And like Reggie said, these agencies do get the same grants, and they are structured to provide the same service, but that's where we come in thinking outside the box. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise, it is going to be the same service. You know what I'm saying? We engage Kelly to come and support our program. That's thinking out of that's not in our grant. But we thought outside the box to do something different. And that's what sometimes you have other agencies have to kind of take that on and make it something different. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it's going to be the same. You're right.
And then to add on to what Ronnie was saying, what happens with a lot of minority agencies, we get held to minority and Latin, well, in Latin included. We get held on this level where we have to always be better than, as where our counterparts, they can get their 5, 10, 15 numbers, and that's great. But guess what? When I go home, I have to see your face, your face, your face. So it's kind of fucked up for me to say, well, I'm gonna use John and Jim as a number. When I'm gonna see John and Jim on my block asking Reggie, what's up with my housing? Reggie, what's up with my boss on the shop? Reggie, what's up with X, Y, and Z? So you have to have a sense of knowledge, a sense of acceptance, a sense of actually wanting to do more. But what happens is, we have to go above and beyond so much. For example, the retreat that we're going on. That's not within, it is in our grant, but not really. We have to actually go out face to face with these rich other people, ask for donations like peasants, but we're willing to do that to make sure that y'all enjoy yourselves. You don't see what happens on the back end. We get called, you get called all kinds of stuff. You do, I do, you do, but they don't see that. All you see is them at an event or whatever. What you don't realize is what it took for them to make X, Y, and Z happen. What it took for someone like Kelly or Naomi to actually get to where they're at right now. But let there be a Caucasian man or woman, oh, it's automatically assumed white is right. That's not always the case. It really isn't.
Y'all can't go on Facebook and hit those other people up at those agencies after hours if y'all need some services or
but
something.
It's also about how the organizations give out services as well. I mean, I'm a part of the Dominican Women's Development Center, and it's not the first time that I work for an organization, but what I do see is that a lot of organizations treat the clients as numbers. They treat them as a coin. And that's where, of course, you're going to lose business. Of course, someone is not going to take you serious, and they'd rather go to somewhere else that's not going to take them as serious, but have a little bit more to offer. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us are getting treated like shit in these organizations. If you ain't coming to them and you ain't giving them that number, they really don't care about you. See, that's why I love my organization, because we really work with people. Like, if you are my client and I know that you're the type of person that you're lazy and you don't want to get your ass up and go to your appointment, I'm going to be at your door. Like, that's how serious I take it, because I want people to know that I'm here for you. For me, I can continue traveling the world teaching. That makes a cute coin in my pocket. But I want to give back to the community. I want it to be like, you know what? I'm tired of seeing these people go through stuff. I'm tired of seeing my friends or the new generation going through stuff. Why don't I do something and put my foot down? But a lot of the times, I'm having these classes, I'm trying to get the kids together, and they don't come, which is even more messed up. Like, you guys want stuff, you have to get out there and let these people know that you want it seriously. Just because you go to a place one time and you tell them you need help, that's not enough. You got to be on top of them, just like they should be on top of you.
See, and she's a perfect example. You've gone to different places. They paid you to teach classes, right? You traveled.
Baby, she get paid $300 an hour to teach a class.
She had
Okay, well, you know, I want to put it out on live earlier, mistake, but bitch, she get paid $300 an hour to teach a class. So, bitch, like, girl, for you to offer something to someone for free, it should be no reason why nobody shows up, bitch.
Especially somebody like me. Like, I've been a part of the ballroom scene for a long time. Like, everybody knows who I am. They know what I've done, my accomplishments. You'll never come across no one in the ballroom scene that will give a fuck about you. Okay? And I'm saying that to keep it real. And the reason why I'm this way, a lot of people might say I'm a bitch and I'm this and this and that, because I don't allow people to disrespect me. When I feel something, I speak it right there and then. It doesn't matter how you feel. If I feel like I want to say something, I'm going to say it. It doesn't matter who I am. I should be able to speak my mind when I want to. That should not put me in a pedestal that makes me a non-humble person. But when I've been a part of the scene, I've realized how there's so many people who are pioneers, who are leaders in this ballroom scene that do not give a fuck about people. Like, houses treat kids like trophies, kind of like the organizations. So for me, I want to show people that I'm here for you. I don't have to teach here and do free classes. I get paid to teach classes, but I want to help my community. When I'm teaching my classes, I'm helping people from internationally. I'm helping dance students. I'm helping people that are not a part of my community. So yeah, I'm making money. Yeah, I'm touching people. I'm inspiring people around the world. But when it comes to my community, what am I doing for you guys? So make sure that you guys like support. It's very important for you to support people, because all we have is each other. Like, for real, for real. If we don't help each other, we will never be anywhere. And that's on some serious shit.
Girl, everybody got quiet in here like we was at a funeral or something. Like we was at a funeral or something. Y'all got quiet in here?
So on that note, let's switch over to a topic that Kelly wants to discuss.
I got no topic. What y'all want to talk about?
Put it on Facebook, you know what's
Child, baby, it's a lot of things trending, honey, but you know, honey, it's just so much, honey. I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? I know it's a lot of things that y'all want to talk about, or questions, or things that y'all might, you know, want to get involved in, honey. I'm here for the shit. It's hot topics. Y'all scared? What's up?
I posted something on Facebook like 2 months ago, and for a very long time, I've always wondered why I have not, but I've always wanted to be a part of a house, not for what the politics give and not for what goes on with how people deal with and they interact with each other, but I wanted to be a part of it just to enjoy myself and enjoy myself with my community and support people. I don't care what house you're in, I just want to support you and I want to be there for you, but anytime someone would ask me to join a certain house, there are no family values when it comes to certain things. There's a lot of favoritism. There's a lot within of no one supporting one another, even though that's your house brother, sister, mother, father, whoever y'all call yourselves. But I never see that tight niche with a house when I with these certain houses that have asked me. And I don't know, man. I just want to have fun and I want to walk and I want to enjoy myself. But I don't want to be a part of something that's not diehard support for what you are and what you call yourself as far as who your house is.
That's very important.
It's all
That's
about.
what's been stopping me from going.
That's why I started my house.
It's all
I'm tired of being in other people's houses, dealing with their bullshit, and seeing how they treat people and how they use people as trophies. Like if you don't come out and walk a ball, they kick you out. I feel like if you're a family, that has nothing to do with you as a person. Like if you can't make it to a few balls, why would I kick you out? Like that's annoying. For me, this is one of my kids. He just moved to LA a few months ago. I'm just finally seeing him after being away for a few months. But like my house is not ballroom first. Like for me, we don't have to walk. We came out the latex ball and a ball after that. We don't have to walk. For me, it's important for me to be there for my kids, to support them with whatever they want to do, with like anything they need. And when we come out and when we go to functions, it's not about the shade. It's not about, oh, I want to be fabber than this. Like I make sure I teach my kids how to conduct themselves. And I make them realize that the ballroom scene is supposed to be an extracurricular activity. I think that's where people mess it up the most. They get so blinded by the fame, which ballroom, there's no such thing as fame. Like this is all made up. Legends, statements, stars, and icons, that's just a label. Like people take those labels as if they're something serious. And I feel like that's another issue.
Share this live, invite your girlfriends.
That's true. I agree with that. I think that the I think Chicago. There's some cities where they actually have like the houses and then families, right?
Yeah,
like
Chicago.
the families
I can
don't
speak on that
actually
'cause I'm
walk
from there.
balls. But go ahead, you speak on it.
I'm from Chicago. Like they have that out there. Like what it transpired from. I'm actually kind of happy it transpired from that. It originally started with like the Kiki balls in Chicago, just like up here. But they switched over to this family thing. But like even with that being said, the family scene in Chicago is really losing its meaning. It's starting to be just like ballroom. Who has the latest fashion on? Who's the top-notch bitch? Like, it's starting to be a fame thing. Like, at one point, it was just about all taking the kids in and just treating them as family and giving them a family for those who don't have one. But like now, times have changed, and so have the meaning of the family scene in Chicago.
Okay. Or like the Baldwins?
Yeah, like the Baldwins and all the people.
Yeah. Because before it would be like kind of like a substitute for like an agency.
Yeah, like what I feel like they went wrong at is when they started throwing family balls and started giving out cash and stuff like that. Once you stamp cash on something, it's no longer fun. It becomes very serious for some people, right?
Right.
Why y'all all so quiet? I want y'all to talk. Y'all hear me talk 24/7, 7 days a week, baby, okay? Baby, listen. I talk all day, every day, baby, okay? Y'all can hear me talk all the time on the video. I want to hear y'all feedback. The topic is hot topic. It's whatever you want to talk about, okay? Whatever you want to talk about. It's Hot Topics Thursday. I'm here for the shit Thursdays. So are you here for the shit? Because I know it's a lot of things that y'all want to talk about. Talk about it, bitch. Let me tell y'all something, right? Okay? I didn't get to the platform where I'm at because of walking a category, okay? I got to the platform where I'm at because my mouth is nasty. I do not hold back nothing. I'll speak up on anything. When I came out, when I was in your position, I would read an icon, a legend, or anybody, baby, okay? If I felt somebody did something wrong to me, bitch, I checked them. I put them in their place. That's where I get to the platform where I'm at because I say what's on my mind, and I say it like I mean it. And that's how, and a lot of people want to sit behind these fake profiles and nobody wants to talk and voice their opinion. If you do not voice your opinion, you will always get walked over in this motherfucking scene, okay? You gotta have tough skin and a hard fucking back to be in this motherfucking scene. And if you feel something is not going the way you want it to be going in this scene, you gotta put your best foot forward and you gotta say something to somebody. Because if you don't say something to somebody, it's going to keep happening over and over and over again to you in this scene. So, now, back to the topic, because I know a lot of y'all got shit that y'all want to talk about. So let's talk about it.
Well, I have one.
No. I don't want to hear what you got to say. You've been out for years, bitch. You've been out just as long as me. I want to hear what they got to say. Because I know it's shit that y'all want to talk about. So stop acting like y'all scared.
I think the younger ones actually, because I'm not that young myself, but
Why she falling? Why you fell out?
I think the younger ones, because at the end of the day, it's like Kelly just said, like, after this generation is gone, all we got is y'all pretty much. So with that being said, it's like a lot of things that y'all have, like we can speak on topics. Like last week, it was like mental illness or mental problems. Like we touch bases.
Okay, I got it. No, don't worry, I got it for y'all. Okay, so all of y'all in the ballroom, and a majority of y'all in the Kiki scene also. Oh well, not you, but a majority though. So what would y'all like to see change in ballroom?
I would just like to see everybody support each other. Like, instead of just supporting certain girls that you feel like is turning it, support everybody, even those who may not be turning it in your eyes. Like, support them and egg them on to keep going on. I think that's what's lacking in the ballroom scene. Nobody wants to support. Fair judging too. But I just feel like nobody wants to support everyone. They just pick and choose who they want to support and who they want to give the life to. And I don't feel like that's fair to everyone, for this supposed to be for everyone. You're just picking and choosing who you want to support.
All right, this has always been like I've watched every single one of y'all, and every single one of y'all here is talented and phenomenal. Like I applaud all y'all because I watch y'all on YouTube faithfully. This is a problem that I've always seen when I watch a ball. Why in the mainstream ball scene? Because the Kiki scene is eating it, but the mainstream ball scene, why when the girls come out, they lack luster in their voguing abilities and what they do, and think because they have their names or they have these little statuses that they just gonna get by. Like I can name a mouthful that makes my skin crawl when I watch them vogue because they lack luster and it gets on my nerves.
Can I piggyback?
They allow them.
Honestly, like I've been in the scene for a while, not as long as some people in here, but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna be very frank about the situation. The Kiki scene to me is a pickle, and the only reason I say this is because a lot of the shit that they allow. I'm from Virginia. A lot of the shit that they allow to go on is just for entertainment. So if you take that and bring it to the real scene, majority of them be chopped. Half the face kids. It's only a few performance kids that they really got, to be honest. Not saying they're not talented, but to be honest with the situation, if they really, the people that's in the Kiki scene, if they really mold them and bring them to the real scene, they'll be just as good as the ones in the real scene, to be honest. But it's all about who's molding these people. Like Naomi said, the leaders, the fake pioneers, the fake icons. There's a lot of that in the real scene. Legends get deemed all the time. They only been walking 5-6 years. Well, you got motherfuckers that's been walking 9-10 years and still ain't get their shit. I'm gonna use me for example. I know we don't live, but I'm just using that for example. It's just being honest.
Baby, we here for the shit. What's up?
Oh, I would say personally, it's a lot of, I would say the judges, they pick who they know. It doesn't always go on the performance. This is what I've seen in person countless of times. It's about who you know, like that may be their child outside of the scene. So they're going to pick that person regardless if you did great or not. I would say I was in a house before, but it didn't have like a family orientation. It was just more about like, okay, you walk this ball, you do this, okay. It's not, you don't really get to know me as a person. But as far as the ballroom scene, the Kiki scene it's all right, but I feel like people lost the individuality. As far as like when you're doing anything, everybody looks the same. Nobody stands out like how it used to be.
Yeah, cause I don't know what house y'all was at, but I can't speak. Well, I'm here for the shit. Everybody, I'm here for the shit. All the rest of the mothers is trophy mothers. I'm here for the shit this thing because I don't know what house y'all was at, baby. But if you was a part of my house, and I can't speak for the younger mothers in my house, but I can speak for me, baby. I know when my kids' birthdays are and shit like that, honey. I make sure my kids need to go to the doctor and shit, bitch. That I'm there for the shit, honey.
I think the maturity level at the Kiki scene is like at a like all-time low. It's sad, because it's like you can't really speak to people on a very conscious level no more. Like it seems like everybody is on this level of, like they said already, I'm that bad bitch. Fuck you. On some like regular basic shit. That's not like fluid at all, and it doesn't feel comfortable for people that are in high school that want to come up in here and try to see if they want to get in the scene and stuff like that. That's not good for them. You understand? Like if somebody's coming from high school and they want to come into the Kiki scene and you see people acting stank, like and being real feisty and stuff like that, it's not welcoming. You know what I'm saying? You can be feisty, but it's like, invite somebody to come in, and then as they come in, like, show your colors. But after that, no.
Okay, back to this family origin thing, and like, I may get bashed for saying this, I may sound dumb for saying this, but I always tell like the newer generation, if you're looking for a family in these houses, then have fun trying to find that. My best advice to anyone that's trying to join houses and looking for that family-oriented thing is get close with certain people in the house that you feel comfortable around. It's just like being in a real family. Not everybody real family gets along. I know my family is broken apart still. They don't talk to each other, they don't get along. So if I'm able to find a family member in at least 2 or 3 house members, I'm grateful, I'm happy. I don't need it from the whole entire house. As long as I have at least 1 or 2 or 3, I'm fine.
Like my gay mother, my gay father were not my house mother, house father, but I had that family structure outside of Baltimore. So you can't find it all in the house.
Exactly.
But we have that family structure with me and my kids, baby. I call, they read me, baby.
Baby, that's another thing. Like, if you looking for a family in a house and they just keep referring to themselves as a house, then take it for what it is, a house. Not once did you hear Kelly sit here and say, "Oh, my house." She says, "My family."
So what is a house?
That I don't even know.
I mean, you just said you have to say whether it's a
My
house
thing,
or family.
okay,
So what is
a
a
house to me would be, okay, we have meetings, we go out, we walk functions, we cheer each other on, but the family aspect of the part of that whole thing or whatever, it's like, you there for me when I need you in my personal life. Like, if I'm going through something, you checking on me, you making sure I'm good, I'm checking on you, I'm hitting you, I'm making sure you're good. You know, things like that. You're not gonna always get that from a house members.
I would say you won't get that from every leader, because it's pretty much your leaders that that's molding everybody. Like you got, like they always say, pioneers and icons. At one point, it all started from somewhere. So like even with the leaders today, if you don't have a good leader, because you got to be a follower first to become a good leader. So if you're not a follower and you're not learning the rights and the wrongs to a situation, you're never gonna learn on your own. To build your own family. So at the end of the day, it's like, you got to pick and choose who you want to follow behind you at the end of the day.
And that's true. A lot of people join houses just because, oh, that house is legendary, it's iconic. It's like, oh yes, but they don't know nothing about the members. They don't know anything about the structure of the houses, but then they join these houses and they don't get what they thought they was going to get, and then they're upset. You cannot be upset at the house. Be upset at yourself for choosing that house.
Yours is different.
No, I'm about to say, well, I made a lot of mistakes because I've been in houses, honey. I started off as a Dolce, then I went to Angel, I went to Khan, I went to Blahnik, Mizrahi, Couture, Prodigy, and then now I'm in Amazon.
I have a comment about the Kiki scene, a maturity level thing. Most of the shade that I've seen that most gay people have learned from comes from ballroom throwback. Honestly. If we're talking about maturity level. And we all know that there are a lot of famous videos out here of people reading each other, people doing faces when people vote. Maturity level is not based on the scene, honestly. The only thing that you see is you see younger people because it's meant for the younger people. It's meant for the people who are in high school until they're 24. But yeah, that maturity level, I've seen, they be acting up in the real scene too. A whole lot. Way more at that.
Which one that was piggyback off me?
No, that was a piggyback off me.
Piggyback back off you real quick.
But the crazy thing is that when the Kiki scene started, it started with the people in my generation. Like the Kiki scene started in HMI. And when we started the Kiki functions, when we would get ready for the categories, we would have boxes in the back of the room with effects, and you would go in those boxes and come out and serve that category from that box. Nowadays, they got cash prices. These girls is paying people to get these outfits made. The girls are fighting over categories. That's not what the Kiki scene was created for. The Kiki scene was created to have a Kiki, to enjoy yourself because of how the real ballroom scene is. Where you come to the real ballroom scene, if they don't know you, you're a chop. If you're not a part of a fab house, you're a chop. Doesn't matter how talented you are. And I speak that from experience. Okay? And it's crazy. What, mother? I'm speaking the truth. They used to read me left and right. And
I used to try and punch
and
out.
I think that's the main reason why I'm so humble now. Because I came to the scene when I was a nobody. And everybody threw shade to me, called me the wild child, and called me all these names. All because they didn't know who I was. But then, a year and a half later, my craft got on point. and all those same girls was kissing my ass. So yeah, I had a few kikis here and there, but I never took anybody in the scene serious because of that. I feel like in the kiki scene they've lost the originality of the aspect of what the kiki scene is about. I feel like you should be able to go to a kiki scene and enjoy yourself and not feel like you're being judged. And these kids are very judgmental, and half of those kids can't even make it in the real scene. So they adapt themselves to having this fab life in the kiki scene because that's all they can do. That's where they can prosper. But at the end of the day, they just cheating themselves out.
I think when it comes to the kiki scene, I think the kiki scene is like Vogue nights. Like, you know, you go to the kiki scene, you go to Vogue nights, you get your talent to where you need to get your talent to, and then you go to the main stage. It's like RuPaul Drag Race, bitch. You work in the back, in the work section, bitch, and then in the creative lounge, and then you get yourself together and you bring it to the main stage. When are you bitches gonna bring it to the main stage?
No, they don't evolve. That's the thing about the kiki scene girls. They only come out to functions now. And even though I appreciate Jack for doing this, like he brings some kiki categories to Vogue nights and to certain balls, I feel like that kind of messes it up because they'll never come to the floor walking under a regular house. They'll just come out for those kiki categories and feel fab in the kiki scene.
Taking away time for the real balls, we keep having an afternoon anyway the next night. I'm getting tired of a kiki category coming up in a real function, and then we don't even get to finish all the regular categories because we done took a break for something that don't even really matter. Let me rephrase now. You know, but it's like we got to keep this in the real scene. Let us do our thing, and let them do their thing until they're ready to come over, and let us finish an actual ball, so we won't have to pay an extra $35.
It's all about business, baby.
I'm not
when
supporting
they put that category in, that's more people inside that door, and that's more coin in those people's pockets.
And don't forget the aftermath the next night.
I'm not here for the shit. Okay, I'm definitely not. Okay.
So Kelly, I have a question for you.
Yes. What's your question?
You're having your ball at the same place where the awards ball was, correct?
Yes, I am.
Are you having the same runway?
I'm not having a runway.
It's open floor.
Thank you.
Are you having barricades?
I'm not having a runway. I'm just gonna have barricades up because the category is Femme Queen performance for $5,000, and the Femme Queens do not like to vogue on the stages. And I don't want the girls scraping up their knees and stuff. So we will not have a stage at the BBB Ball. Okay, baby. So. Baby, yeah, so it will not be no stage so the girls can come out and get their motherfucking life. What's the tea?
This goes for the kiki scene and the real scene. I wish there was more freedom when it came to categories. So I walk performance, and I walk drags in the real scene and Vogue Femme in the kiki scene, and sometimes I feel like when it comes to houses, when they want you to walk a certain category, you either walk that category or they're not happy when you want to walk what you want to walk.
You chose the wrong.
But you know why that is? No shade. Because they see you as a trophy. They only see you for that category, and they feel like that's your thing, which is messed up.
That's all you are.
But a lot of houses, it's no shade. Let's keep. We gonna keep it.
So are you talking about when Jasmine talking to you, or what are you talking about?
No, he's not talking about that. He's not talking about that. What he's talking about?
Like
You got mad.
I feel like in the kiki scene, I can't walk the category I want to walk, which is because of the house I'm in.
Wait, you feel like you can't walk the category you want to walk?
What you want to walk?
Do you want to walk?
You gotta be careful. You on live, bird.
It don't matter. Speak your mind.
Okay.
So the Jussies don't want you to walk.
I feel like if I were to walk Drag's performance, Jussies would kick me out.
So let me tell you something, right?
That's why I walk
Let me tell y'all something, right? Because y'all talk about everybody talk about the Kiki scene. When the Kiki scene was originally started, okay, You were supposed to walk a category that you did not walk in the main scene. Okay? Baby, you were supposed to walk something that you did not walk in the main ballroom scene. You were supposed to walk a whole totally different category. But now you have these girls that came in here and want to change shit around and all types of shit, Miss Thing, okay? Baby, honey. Okay, and I give credit to the girls, and I give credit to the girls that was here before y'all and things of that nature that was here, honey, when, you know, the shit was the shit, okay? Because y'all know, baby, y'all don't know, baby, okay? I am the overall mother of the House of Lipton, honey, okay? That's in the Hall of Fame, okay?
And the platinum.
Baby. Okay, baby, okay, from back in the day, okay, from when they had motherfucking Kiki balls at motherfucking Space on 37th Street, and we had our first house ball 3 floors, okay? So, baby, you know, they need to get it back to where it was at, honey, and the girls go back to walking categories that they don't walk in the main scene, and it will be fun, and you know, because the Kiki balls used to be fun, baby, I love coming to the Kiki balls. You know why? Because I know at the end of the night, bitch, I'm going to give me a viral motherfucking video, bitch. Because y'all gonna act like motherfucking animals just like they do in the main scene. Bitch, I'm just being real.
So, Kelly, what you walk with the Kiki balls?
I mean, I didn't walk. I was just there with my. I was there with.
She was just there for the shit.
I was just there for the. I was there for the shit. I was there for the shit with my kids. You know, with Deshaun and Cat Eyes and all of. Baby, we had the girls in my house. We had the girls in my house. When I tell you, I had the girls. I had the ballroom girls in my Kiki house, and all of these girls that I had in my house, they didn't walk the category that they walked. They walked different categories, and it was fun.
They barely walk.
Why? Because I feel like the Kiki scene is a lot shadier than the real scene.
Oh, it is. Then you know they get me in my place real quick in the Kiki scene, child. Let me tell you something. Girl, they tell me this ain't your scene. Girl, have a seat. Girl, sit back, mister. They check me real quick. And I let them know, bitch, you gotta come see me, bitch. Okay? You gonna eventually have to come see me. Bitch. So. What's up? Talk. Get it.
I mean, the Kiki scene, I just think that these newer, not newer, but these people who are demon people, it's very favoritism, very girlfriendish. Because
oh, baby, y'all.
But why? I don't understand why they put demon in the Kiki scene.
Yeah. Oh, baby, y'all got more legends and icons than the main scene, Miss Girl.
You're a legend, you're all legends.
Honey, okay? I'm here for the shit, Miss Thing. Bitch, you can get a legend, they can get a legend, you can get a legend, you can get an icon. Baby, everybody's getting dinged, baby. Everybody. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This game is just like the music industry. Everybody is not going to go platinum, okay? Some people have to stay at bronze, baby. Some people are going to be at gold. Everybody is not going to go platinum. Everybody is not going to go double platinum. Some girls just have to realize that, bitch. But everybody wants this status, and so everybody wants to give it to them. So everybody's getting it in the main scene. Everybody's getting it in the Kiki scene. Bitch, soon, bitch, it ain't going to be nobody. Y'all going to have to go recruit some new ones.
A new status. All icons want to stay icons and like... New icons on see the newer icons and all icons.
Well, that's the same thing. That's what y'all got.
The only thing that they will not be giving out that freely is that icon status, and it's only because them pioneers and those icons.
Girls,
Baby, well, see, you know, y'all got a cute over there.
Okay, I already know what they get.
I was gonna keep it quiet until y'all said about the demon of the icons.
Look at the heads. Okay.
I hear that a lot of people are not getting deemed right. They're paying to be deemed. That's what they do. They're paying to be deemed. So I would like to know who is paying these children for their status. Because from my era, you had to work to get your status.
And what era is that for these young girls that don't know what era?
The Pioneer era, Elks Lodge, Mark Ballroom. I'm from
Better Days,
Nickel Bar. I can go on. Okay, that's where the era I come from. We had to work for a trophy. You had to have at least 10 grand prize trophies or to be deemed legend. Okay, so I don't understand how all these people getting deemed and they're only walking 3 or 4 balls and you're legend, your icon. I don't understand that. No shade. I don't understand it. And half of the people that's being deemed, I don't even know them. Let's talk about that.
He's being.
I'm just saying. I'm here for the shit.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Mom, did you steal that slogan?
No, I didn't steal anything.
Sure?
No, I didn't steal.
You know you like to steal hashtags and stuff.
I didn't steal anything. You
Not
know.
that one? Oh, yeah.
No.
You didn't pass that shit.
About that.
What? Miss Thing, listen. Let me tell you something. Right? I'm here for the shit, baby, okay? And I'm always here for the shit, okay? You know, I'm not gonna mention nobody like they mentioned me or they showed Miss Thing. But you know, the girls picked hashtag that they was here. Hashtag been around before, bitch, me or that queen was around for hashtag. So I added hashtag, so I'm here for the shit and I'm here for the shit. And even if you, like I said on the radio show the other night, bitch, even if it's a bitch that, you know, baby, that's not about that, Miss Thing. And I take her shit, Miss Thing, girl, and I take her shit and I make it viral, Miss Thing, bitch, because she didn't have the capabilities to take it where it needed to go, Miss Thing. So if I stole your shit, bitch, and it's all over and everybody's saying it and everybody's talking about it, girl, please.
So y'all see her? Make sure y'all steal stuff as long as the girl is not fab, she's not known, and she has no name.
Baby, well,
that's what she just said.
You deal with it all the time.
No, but
you deal with it all the time. They steal your boo.
You said steal from girls.
They steal your boo.
So you can take it somewhere.
They steal your moves all the time.
It's not the same relevancy.
They steal your moves all the time. I'm here for the shit. Jasmine did all your moves on you on Monday.
Wait a minute. Because why? Where you gotta show them? Look, everybody ran. Everybody ran up their seats. No, it's not giving that. Attempting to steal something and actually stealing something is completely different.
Y'all know I'm always
not the same
here for the
factor. Why you tried that?
Oh baby, we gotta have. Wait, hold on. I gotta do something for 1 minute. Can you hold my camera? Finish this for me out here 1 minute. Okay.
All right, so we usually have a wrap up.
I gotta go take care of something. Hold on.
Okay.
They all scattered.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up for today? Some of the things we discussed.
Any final thoughts? No one?
You be having another free class.
Yeah, I have flyers for my free classes. I would listen to those out now.
People don't come to
They don't want to learn. They just want to do YouTube stuff and look fierce and be flipping off their zips.
Oh wait,
they doing something, but they not doing nothing.
Okay. What days is it?
My class is every other Tuesday. The one that just happened was this past Tuesday, so the next one is in 2 weeks.
Okay.
All the classes on here are free.
Don't leave because we're going to raffle off two $25 three $25 gift cards. So everybody got to take it.
When I had the wiggle on top of the thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's she's like, no, you got to vote now. I said, no, I'm going to take my break.
Seg nah. Oh wait, I'm on camera.
See, the flyer itself, they're doing like this showcase thing, which is like completely different. But after, like in June, they won't be doing that. So the classes that I
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Naomi. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys.
All right. Yes. We have a shit, honey. And your birthday card, honey, and your balloons, honey.
But yeah, after June, I'll still be having the classes, and there will not be an age limit at all.
Okay.
The only reason why they're doing an age limit is because they're trying to, like all the classes, they're doing like a showcase. So they're just trying to get a few. They don't ask for ID. Yeah, they don't ask for ID. They don't ask for ID, y'all.
I'll be there.
So say you're young.
Oh,
No, just one. So what you do is that they have a I'm gonna post the registration link on my page. So make sure you go on there and you register. So like that, I can call you, let you know. And things like that. Yes.
Yes, God, we here for the shit. Oh wait, I'm over here looking all bad and shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna be beginners and I'm having to do 1, 2 little extra work. And they be okay, but it's like sometimes I want to get out there.
Yes, honey, we here for the shit.
Like 5 minutes.
Really quickly, this is our new clinician. Her name is Tia Lee. So if you guys ever need a person,
Huh? I don't know.
My name is Tia. I'm here now. I just started this week. So if anyone wants to come and see me, my door is open. I'll be providing mental health services. And I want to make it an open dialogue. So if there's any topics or anything that you want me to bring to the table, please let me know. Give me a call. We've just put in an order for my business cards. So we'll be sending that out. So if anyone has any suggestions for me, please give me a call and let me know. And I would like to sit in on a group every once in a while, if that's okay.
the first member, go ahead.
All right, so for the first raffle, the number is 648302.
What?
I'm looking like
302.
Oh.
Kelly, what?
I'm here for the shit. Please, I'm here for the shit, honey. Okay. They can't take me. Y'all got 3 this week. Y'all got 3.
That's fair.
What?
That's fair.
Bitch, I'm lucky, honey. I'm lucky, honey. Y'all got 2 extra ones this week.
That's the one. It's 302, not 320.
Yeah.
Oh. That's so fierce. Wait, baby, it's still 2 more, so let's go. Yeah, it's still 2 more.
Wait, did y'all call my ticket?
No, it's still 2 more. You better call my number. It's still 2 more.
All right. Maybe something.
Oh, that's
That's Kelly. Thank you. That's Kelly. Thank you. I'm here for the shit. I'm always here for the shit. Yes, honey. God is good, honey. God loves me, honey. Okay. Baby, God loves me. I can't help it because I win the raffle, honey. You know.
648303.
Who is that? Oh, word. That's right. That's right. I know that's right, honey. Yes, baby. What? Listen, I don't play with my hair, baby. It stays on point, honey. Y'all know I'm bullheaded, bitch. Please. Okay? So we about to this. So it's hot up in this bitch. Yeah.
So we're gonna have one more last round after the class.
Okay, so we about to, I'm not gonna do the focus group with the live, so we about to shut this one down. We're gonna move all this stuff out, we're gonna cut the cake, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the class on live, honey. We're gonna be
I'm
here.
sharing my cake.
Oh, baby, we're gonna be here for the shit, honey, okay? So we'll be right back, honey, okay?